like about Bahrain experience, but also like one of what I would say key revelations we begin to learn about the impact of sports washing is actually it was an interview the Middle East I conducted last year with Bernie. You don't know who Bernie Eccleston. Bernie was the founder of Formula One and a very, very powerful face and famous face for the sport. And he was walking through a journey with Bahrain and what it means for Formula One to come to the Middle East. It was just a sport that was pretty much focused in Europe. That's where it's famous. That's where everyone knows it. But the question was about the request came from the Bahraini Crown Prince whether whether he would agree to let Bahrain host the Formula One. The point which I want to make is that those which initially like said, oh, this was the investment which Bahrain made initially, which wasn't that much at the start. So how much the construction work cost for Bahrain? It was 150 million. And they raised the first time it was in 2004. So we're talking about almost now 19 years since this sports began in Bahrain. And the comments from Bernie Eccleston, the points which he made about his meeting with Mohammed bin Zayed as well, about moving this project from Bahrain to Abu Dhabi and obviously later to Saudi Arabia. Can you guys still hear me?
مسموع واضح.
Thank you. So the investment was about how Yas Marina, they begin to invest 1.3 billion, and that was an investment. And then they begin to see what it means for them to get involved in the sports, because it was so powerful for them to grab attention of massive audience. If Saudi Arabia or Bahrain attract any events related to, say, for example, in this context is Formula One, it's not what you get only like your investment in terms of like how much you paid or how much sponsorship stuff you're gonna see published, but it's about the audience which will come with the sports, those the sports fan, I would call them. And that category is extremely powerful. And you talk about hundreds of thousands of followers, and those will follow the sports wherever it goes. If it goes to Bahrain, to Saudi Arabia, to Emirates, to China, to America, to name a country, you have already very well established audience that will join you wherever you would go. And that also provides you with a platform to be extremely influential on the sport, because you make a lot of investments, and those investments is not just about, it's about also having a platform to send your messages to them,